Lifewise Academy Tri-County North hired a teacher who has a social media presence called The Few. The Few is a ministry and was advertised by Lifewise Tri-County on social media. The comments about public schools make it clear they do not think students in public schools can have good character, be religious, or love their country. Being a ministry, this is more than a podcast or blog. This is used to convert people to their views. The views align perfectly with those of the CEO of Lifewise, who believes public schools could be abolished.
Yeah. So now, genuinely, I know everyone is saying it, but it is up to us. And those are the ways that we do it. We do it in finding godly, glorifying relationships, in getting married, in not sleeping together before you do get married, in having kids within marriage, in raising them yourself and not handing them over to the slavery of the public school system. And that's why our generation has had such a difficult time with it so far, is because we have been sold into the slavery of the public school system. We have been taught to despise our parents. We have been taught that our beliefs are something we should apologize for.
Yeah. While I love that, I'm also thinking to myself, and I'll just say this here on the show, please do not name your baby boy Charlie unless you intend to raise a Charlie. Unless you intend to raise someone who is going to have character and grit and determination and faith in God and love for his country. And you cannot do that if you plan to send that kid to daycare and then to public school and then to a liberal college. Okay? We can't do that. Those days are done. Those days are behind us.
What happens 30 years from now when we have new men running for president?
Yeah.
And all of them have gone to public school their whole lives. They've gone to liberal colleges. They've been raised by gay professors, and they've watched porn their whole entire life, and they have been groomed to be sexually perverted, and they have just been exposed to so many things that they shouldn't. And then that automatically makes you feel like everything is more okay.
Yeah.
And so what happens then? What happens when we come to that election? All right, we are going to wrap this episode up here. This actually ended up just being more of a motivating, don't send your kids to public school type episode rather than solely about Erica. But we know that Erica would probably be telling all of us the exact same things today. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and that it was meaningful to you. And don't forget to share it with a friend that you think would enjoy it or that wouldn't enjoy it. Send it to someone who maybe disagrees with you. Indeed, indeed. We are going to wrap this episode up in prayer. So please pray with us.
What do you say to those who say no kid should be in public schools?
What I would say to somebody who might say, I don't know if they'd say public schools should be abolished or something. I would say, maybe, but right now public schools exist and there's kids there and they're not all going to leave today. And we need to get to those kids and we need to get to those families. Currently, 90% of kids attend public school. And so we can say they need to go away if that's your mission. But my mission is to get the gospel to those kids who aren't hearing it. And the more that Christian kids aren't in those public schools, it's just a reality, the fewer opportunities those kids have.